Joint Leaders Statement. Elevating United States and Vietnam relations to a comprehensive strategic partnership, so we really want to work with Vietnam. Be best buddies. It's obvious the US is putting a lot of effort into Vietnam right now. This is a good thing. This means the US wants Vietnam to revalue and be successful. Sadani going to New York is extremely crucial because he's having all these meetings. These meetings are important for the monetary reform and to bring forth the economic reform. That the oil and gas law, which is the HCL, the hydrocarbon law, that got passed. They're going to start paying that out to the people of Iraq. This is something they get proceeds from their portion meted out to each citizen. I believe it's this month. Could be October. I can't remember exactly when, but that has been agreed upon. I don't know what HCL is. If you live in Alaska or Texas, you would be able to receive mineral and oil rights, money, because you live on that land. The state owes you as a citizen of that state a royalty. Iraqi citizens live on an ocean of oil. They are being given their rights when they sell these precious items through what's called a hydrocarbon law. Praying this is our last week of waiting. markZ. Things are looking good. That's for certain. Here's why Americans can't stop living paycheck to paycheck. Quote, as of June, 61% of adults are living paycheck to paycheck, with little to no money left over. Almost 3/4, 72%, of Americans say they aren't financially secure. And more than a quarter said they will likely never be financially secure, according to a survey by Bankrate. Now, banking changes forever. Discover how to double your purchasing power without changing a thing you already do in this 3-minute video. Guru Frank 26 thinks there will be no hydrocarbon law in Iraq until the central bank revalues the currency. One has nothing to do with the other. The dinar will remain weak until Iraq diversifies their economy. The Prime Minister of Iraq has announced the development road project with Turkey is expected to increase the country's gross domestic product, GDP, value. When you hear the words GDP increase, you can expect currency increase in value to follow. Vietnam dong. The last we heard they were trying to recoup from a strong dollar. Unfortunately, they have been selling their reserve currencies to try to hold onto the current exchange rate. Remember, every time the United States hikes their interest rates, it affects currencies all around the world, making the US dollar stronger while making theirs currency weaker. The meetings with the PM in NY is basically a "we are open for business in Iraq" gathering. Citibank and JP Morgan are on board to handle all the digital transactions and the world is at their doorstep. There were meetings on Monday and Tuesday, between CBI and private banks, talking about the ATMs, and they called it a "new currency." Not once did they say lower denims or LDs, they simply called it "new currency." When you see this, you'll know exactly what the CBI is talking about to the citizens. Not the old 30 notes but the lower denominations. Parliamentarian. Baghdad and Erbil disputes prevent the adoption of the oil and gas law. We were also hearing this kind of thing from Kuwait before their last RV. I was always told to watch for this as a final trigger that needs to be hit right before we see RV. They are working on it. They may be releasing things like this, so we don't know if it's already done or not.